Hello all, this is James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I'm back here with Strategic Minds, the Pacific. In the last play, I got my butt handed to me in the second mission of the Japanese campaign at the Philippines. And, well, I guess I felt like I wanted just to start fresh. So we're back here at Pearl Harbor again. Though I've made some slight custom modifications. I've adjusted the difficulty settings to a custom setting that's between challenging that I was at and the default setting that it wants to start you at. So it's somewhere in between there. I think you can't set enemy strength to 90% for whatever reason. You can have either 80 or 100, and I have it at 80, like the default setting for the default setting. But I lowered the prestige toggle down to 125% instead of the 150%, so we're going to have a little bit more prestige to play with for purchasing troops. Yeah, so slightly harder than the default setting.
Matome Ugaki will provide you with relevant data.
According to the provisionally adopted plan, we must defeat the forces of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, concentrated in Pearl Harbor, with a sudden and powerful blow. From at the same time as, however, also it is besides ships and northern, central, and southern oil storage facilities, the shipyard, and the power plant in Pearl City. I would like to stress again that Pearl Harbor must be struck suddenly and severely. We should not give the enemy a chance to recover and organize effective defense. There are radar systems in the north of Oahu.
Well then, I command to start the attack, and may our ancestors' spirits be with us. The Imperial fleet knows no defeat.
How close can I get with those guns? I remember last time I was too far away by like a tile. Was I here or was I here? Or did I come down to here? Maybe I'll reveal a gun if I just launch one of the bombers to take out the... Yeah, that would be the best idea.
Your forces are comprised of both core and non-core units. Core unit strength indicator is green and round shaped, and for non-core units it is yellow and hexagon shaped. Non-core units are allocated for one mission only, while the core units will accompany you throughout the campaign. You'll be able to level them up and provide them with new...
Our American friends have panicked. We are intercepting their messages. SOS. We have been attacked by the Japanese. Japanese aircraft have reached Oahu. And this is real. This is a Japanese attack.
Looks like those Japanese have ruined the Americans' day off. We bring the storm, Firestorm. It's a good day for a naval battle, isn't it? Do not underestimate us. I'm sure you did reconnaissance before sending us there.
Do you require assistance? That area is under our control. Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies.
Ammunition and fuel icons next to unit strength will allow you to quickly get important information about it. If the unit is still able to move during the current turn, the canister icon will be green. If it can no longer move, the icon will be gray. Likewise, the ammunition icon shows whether the unit has attacked this turn. If the unit is low on ammunition or fuel, the corresponding icon is yellow. It becomes red once the unit has run out of it completely.
We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor. Caution, the enemy may be nearby.
I miss the fresh air.
Protectors of the fleet.
Ships consist of various ship parts such as hull, engine, main gun, second gun, anti-aircraft gun, and others. Most of them have their own HP indicating their current state. When hull HP drops to 0, the ship is destroyed. Ship firepower depends on the current HP of each individual gun.
Wait, I flew over Battleship Row without revealing them? That sucked.
Oh? How'd you see us?
The submarine is an invisible enemy unless it is detected via sonar. It can make powerful attacks with torpedoes and then instantly retreat to avoid detection. Torpedoes deal damage exclusively to ship hull, thus being a very effective tool to make quick work of damaging or destroying an enemy ship.
Oh? How'd you see us? Ugh, I like rice, but could we eat something else for a change? I'm still here, exploring the area. Imperial submarine here, looking for prey.
I revealed this AA, but I seem to have failed to reveal the one in this area, which really sucks.
Aircraft carrier, or simply carrier, is a mobile floating airfield at your disposal. Each carrier can carry several aircraft units on board. You can see the exact carrier capacity in its combat parameters. It also has a huge storage of ammunition and fuel on board, which is used to refuel and rearm aircraft units upon landing, as well as for the carrier's own needs. Carriers are vulnerable and a high priority target for the enemy, thus they should be kept at a safe distance, attacking with their aircraft from afar. Yet they have powerful anti-aircraft guns which they can use to repel enemy air raids. If the carrier's flight deck has 0 HP left, or the carrier is on fire, its flight deck is no longer functional and aircraft cannot land or take off.
If the battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy, we are its brain.
A tactical bomber is here. The enemy's gonna have a tough time.
Tactical bombers are flying artillery and a great tool for wreaking havoc on any enemy troops, although you have to be careful of the anti-aircraft units Overwatch and fire support. It is better to scout the enemy positions before sending in bombers. Do not leave your tactical bombers without protection. Remember, they are a prime target for enemy fighter planes.
There better be targets.
We surpass pathetic Gaijins in everything.
Let's lose some weight. Oh, that hurts.
We will not let the Emperor down.
Imperial Air Service. Just a few moments and we'll be there. We're going to send them our generous gifts. Will there be fighters covering us?
If the battleships are the muscle of the
Carrier-based aircraft is different from ordinary aviation, as it can land and take off from carriers. It can resupply ammunition and fuel and restore its damage on board a carrier. It can also change its equipment while on a carrier. However, in order to be reinforced, it has to land at an airfield.
Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning.
We have more guns than the entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
There better be targets. Poor souls. In unity is our strength.
We surpass pathetic Gaijins in everything.
Just a few moments and we'll be there.
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being attacked. For ground and aircraft units, there are two types of damage, lethal and non-lethal. Both lethal and non-lethal damage decrease the unit's strength. However, non-lethal damage at the same time increases the number of units damaged, which can later be restored. Naval units always receive only lethal damage. However, they have multiple ship parts with their corresponding HP, thus damage against them is split. Ship parts except the hull are repaired over time by ship maintenance. Hull HP cannot be restored in any way during the operation.
Are there new orders from our godly Emperor?
Is someone observing that area? Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Approaching.
We are the heart of the Imperial Navy, no matter what the battleships say.
Is someone observing that area? Bombs away! Carrying bombs to enemy lines.
Do not underestimate us.
There better be targets. Let's lose some weight. In unity is our strength. Be careful with the bombs. Here we come. A tactical bomber is here. Is someone observing that area? Imperial Air Service.
Alright, so that's turn 1. It's going to be a lot like my turn 1 from my last episode, as I thought my strategy there worked fairly well. Because this is an easier mode, I'm quickly noticing, well, there's less health on Battleship Row, which is going to make dispatching the battleships a lot faster. Though I didn't have a problem killing the ships per se, because I killed all the ships last time. Yeah, my problem with this episode has been a lack of bombers carrying bombs, not torpedoes. So, I don't know if much is going to change in this episode other than we're going to get a little more money and hopefully not lose one of our own airplanes to our core units this time.
Aircraft unit has sustained heavy losses. You need to land it at an airfield within a supply zone for repairs.
Huh. Those ships sunk. Do units get kills for that? I don't know. Well.
Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Will there be fighters covering us? The enemy's gonna have a tough time. Just a few moments, and we'll be there. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. The enemy's gonna have a tough time.
The hell happened? It sounded like I dropped on him. I'm not seeing the unit. Weird.
Carrying bombs to enemy lines.
Hello, unit. Where are you? What are you... Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, what did I do?
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Be careful with the bombs. Let's lose some weight. Will there be fighters covering us? Imperial Air Service. Things are going to explode. In unity is our strength. Imperial Air Service. Just a few moments and we'll be there.
We are the heart of the Imperial Navy, no matter what the battleships say.
A destroyer is an escort ship equipped with medium caliber naval guns, anti-aircraft guns, torpedoes, and anti-submarine depth charges. It is inferior to capital ships in terms of combat potential. However, it is able to detect enemy submarines with sonar and destroy them with depth charges. A destroyer also provides fire support versus air attacks. Use destroyers for reconnaissance, convoy escort, anti-submarine, and anti-aircraft warfare.
Observing the horizon.
We are ready to sink their ships!
Do you require assistance? Just show us the target. That area is under our control.
By shelling the enemy airfield, you also damage aircraft units located there. Enemy aircraft are much easier to eliminate on the ground than in the air.
We are the heart of the Imperial Navy, no matter what the battleships say. We are the heart of the Imperial Navy, no matter what the battleships say. All systems operational.
I'm still here. Can we be friends with them? Guess not.
I didn't go far enough, did I?
Launch torpedoes! Silent and deadly. Where are the sea wolves? Where are your eyes, or our godly emperor? Underwater silence makes me mad. They won't escape our aim. Exploring the area. Oh? How'd you see us? Exploring the area. from below! No one will notice our approach. Too bad for them. Imperial submarine here. No one will notice our approach. Too bad for them. Death from below!
We serve faithfully. Start the engine.
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. We're going to send them our generous gifts. We bring death on our wings. Be careful with the bombs. Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Will there be fighters covering us? Be careful with the bombs. You can't hide from the blast waves. In unity is our strength. Those bombs are heavy. Those bombs are heavy. Approaching. You can't hide from the blast waves. Is someone observing that area? A tactical bomber is here. There better be targets. Bombs, away! Is someone observing that area? The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Those bombs are heavy. Just a few moments and we'll be there. We're going to send them our generous gifts.
Be advised, 4 American battleships have been sunk.
Thank you for your great job, Admiral Nagumo. After losing half their battleships, the enemy fleet does not pose a big threat to us anymore.
The enemy's gonna have a tough time. Is someone observing that area?
Alright, so this is the turn where the enemy usually starts waking up. Have I moved everything? Yes. Alright, that didn't work out so bad.
Are we fully loaded?
Watch out, it's anti-aircraft overwatch fire. It is costly to attack the enemy positions protected by anti-aircraft units. Try making a preliminary attack on the enemy anti-aircraft units to disable their overwatch ability before sending any aircraft squadrons to engage them.
Those bombs are heavy. Bow to the gifts of the Empire. What should be destroyed next? We're going to send them our generous gifts. There better be targets. Is someone observing that area? Those bombs are heavy.
I'll end up flying right over that, and it'll stun lock me. If I go down here, again I fly over that.
Will there be fighters covering us?
Are there new orders from our godly emperor?
Be careful with the bombs. There better be targets. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Be careful with the bombs. You can't hide from the blast waves.
How many of these?
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident.
Wait, what's this? I'm able to drop on with... Huh? Return fire, 1 lethal damage. Attack, 1 lethal damage. Okay, let's see what happens.
Let's lose some weight. Will there be fighters covering us? Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Is someone observing that area? Are we fully loaded?
Wait a second. No torpedoes, but yet I have ability to drop bombs? Are you kidding me? Really?
Let's lose some weight. Carrying bombs
Oh,
to
that
enemy lines.
changes things a lot.
We bring death on our wings. We're going to send them our generous gifts. Wait, we have more gifts for you. Is someone observing that area? Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. A tactical bomber is here. Just a few moments and we'll be there. Imperial Air Service. Is someone observing that area? Be careful with the bombs. Those bombs are heavy. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning.
Are there new orders from our godly emperor?
Observing the horizon.
We have more guns than the entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
Just show us the target.
We bring the storm. Firestorm.
Protectors of the fleet. Searching for the enemy. Observing the horizon. Checking that sector.
We will not let the Emperor down. A new battle awaits.
A tactical bomber is here. There better be targets. Are we fully loaded? Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Here we come. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Is someone observing that area? Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Is someone observing that area?
The Imperial fleet knows no defeat. We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor. We bring the storm, Firestorm.
Do you require assistance? We serve faithfully.
Ugh, I like rice, but could we eat something else for a change? Where are your eyes, or our godly Emperor? Fixed on target. Exploring the area. I'm still here. Where are your eyes, or our godly Emperor? Launch torpedoes! Have you checked for escort ships? I miss the fresh air! Where are your eyes, or our godly Emperor? Fixed on target. Silent and deadly. We are ready to sink their ships! No one will notice our approach. Too bad for them.
Well, it looks like this turn is in the bag. I've learned that I could drop bombs with the freaking torpedo bombers. How I didn't notice that before is beyond me. Well, here we go. Let's hopefully this turn isn't too bad.
Imperial Air Service.
Attacks on targets covered by enemy anti-aircraft units can cost you the loss of aircraft.
Just a few moments, and we'll be there. What should be destroyed next? Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Things are going to explode.
Your aircraft are out of ammunition. In order to rearm, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within supply zone. Carrier-based aircraft can use carriers as an airfield.
Here we come.
I'm still here. Exploring the area. They won't escape our aim. Have you checked for escort ships? We are ready to sink their ships. No one will notice our approach. Too bad for them. Launch torpedoes! What's there? I miss the fresh air. Have you checked for escort ships? They won't escape our aim. What's there?
Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Let's lose some weight. Approaching. Imperial Air Service. Things are going to explode.
Oh, what AA stop, man? This web of frickin' AA is... God, it's infuriating.
What should be destroyed next? The enemy's gonna have a tough time. Just a few moments and we'll be there. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Poor souls. Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Their days are numbered. Just a few moments and we'll be there. Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. There better be targets. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. We're going to send them our generous gifts. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
Oh? How'd you see us? I'm still here. Exploring the area. We are ready to sink their ships.
Be careful with the bombs. Is someone observing that area? Bombs away. Approaching. A tactical bomber is here. Let's lose some weight. Those bombs are heavy. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident.
So you got to get rid of the torpedoes before you can drop the bombs. That's why I didn't think they could drop bombs. I got it.
Here we come. Let's lose some weight. Will there be fighters covering us? Those bombs are heavy. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Let's lose some weight. Wow, that was a tremendous explosion. Will there be fighters covering us? Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Here we come.
Wish there was a way to take the torpedoes off, because now I can't bomb that. Wait, I can. Huh?
Their days are numbered. What should be destroyed next?
We surpass pathetic Gaijins in everything.
Your orders.
We will not let the Emperor down. We surpass pathetic Gaijins in everything. The Imperial fleet knows no defeat.
nothing like the invisible carrot.
We bring the storm. Firestorm. There are no enemy submarines in the area, right?
Observing the horizon. Entering the designated area. Protectors of the fleet. That area is under our control.
I'm still here.
Right, this is typically the turn they launch aircraft. Looks like they only have one aircraft to launch, though I don't know how accurate that is. I don't think that's accurate, because there were a lot more than the aircraft they said they had in the air the last time I played.
All the enemy's battleships are sunk. Incredible.
We would never have achieved such a result had we let the Americans prepare for the battle. Now I see that the plan of a sudden attack on Pearl Harbor was the only right one.
I can't wait any longer. Underwater silence makes me mad. Finally, some orders. Ugh, I like rice, but could we eat something else for a change?
Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. Here we come.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within a supply zone. Carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
All systems operational.
Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. There better be targets.
We bring the storm. Firestorm. The warriors of the sky are at your command. Who do you want me to kill?
Just clearing the deck for any emergency landings that need to be made here.
Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. There better be targets. Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. Approaching. What should be destroyed next? We bring death on our wings. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Are we fully loaded? Bombs away. Just a few moments and we'll be there. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
Well, you've got no fuel. Do I just have you sit in the air there? What do I do about you?
Poor souls. In unity is our strength. The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident. We bring death on our wings. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Imperial Air Service.
So I had that one torpedo bomber manage to drop over here with torpedoes. Ah. That's what you need to do.
Poor souls. Is someone observing that area? Be careful with the bombs. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Are we fully loaded? Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Here we come. Are we fully loaded? Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Are we fully loaded? Poor souls. Here we come. Imperial Air Service. Things are going to explode. There better be targets. What should be destroyed next? Just a few moments and we'll be there. Imperial Air Service. Their days are numbered. There better be targets.
Okay, I'm a little concerned right now about one of my planes.
Bombs are gone.
That one
Let's
has
get back to
2
base.
fuel. Will that allow him to just sit there for the next turn? And will I be able to end this mission next turn if he survives? And will he survive then? These are all the questions I'm asking myself.
Oh? How'd you see us? Imperial submarine here. Death from below! Imperial submarine here. They are going to see the bottom of the sea. Finally, some orders. They won't escape our aim. Looking for a prey. Almost out of torpedoes.
Okay, so basically I have one shell hole, but with maintenance, the end of your turn, remove one shell hole or one fire and restore a total of 2 HP to all ship parts except the hull. I think everything will be fine.
Beneath the waves. Almost out of torpedoes. Exploring the area.
It's time to exit the harbor. I'm not gonna get that blown up, that's for sure. Will I be able to save this plane? It doesn't matter, it's not a core unit, but it'd be nice to. Alright, here's to see what happens when we end the turn for this core unit.
Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base. Are we fully loaded? The enemy's gonna have a tough time. Approaching. Are we fully loaded? Bombs away. Just a few moments and we'll be there.
2 of those down.
Are we fully loaded? You can't hide from the blast waves. In unity is our strength. Be careful with the bombs. Their days are numbered.
All the American oil tanks are bombed out.
We have achieved an important strategic success. These fuel stocks would have lasted for 10 months in an all-out war for the whole U.S. Pacific Fleet. Without them, Pearl Harbor becomes practically useless for the Americans.
The American air unit on Oahu has ceased to be a serious fighting force. In my estimation, we have destroyed more than half its planes.
It's good to hear that one of the most important operations goals has been reached. From Admiral Yamamoto to Prime Minister Tojo. Be advised that the operation against Pearl Harbor was a complete success. Our strike force is coming back with a victory.
From Prime Minister Tojo to Admiral Yamamoto. Convey my compliments to all members of the strike force. This is a great day for the Imperial Navy. I am now convinced that our naval power is in good hands. I have no doubt that, thanks to you and your valiant men, the enemy fleet will soon be destroyed and driven from the regions of the seas so vital to the Empire.
Okay, so we lost a reconnaissance plane. No big deal. Why is... Oh, that's probably the repair of tactical bombers and submarines? Yeah, that would make sense. Alright, I think we got a bit more prestige this time along, and we should, because it's on a different difficulty that allows for more prestige. Okay, that gets me victory points. I wonder if eliminating the oil here does anything more than give me victory points here. If it has any type of effect on the campaign itself. That's what I'm curious about.
We did it. The Americans could not even grasp what was happening by the time we sunk their battleships. If we keep going, the victory is not far off. Long live His Majesty, the Emperor!
It is a victory. However, our main goal, the destruction of the enemy carriers, was not achieved.
Admiral Yamamoto, we have just been informed that our diplomats in Washington delivered the declaration of war 1 hour after our attack.
This is unimaginable! Our diplomatic service has brought unthinkable dishonor upon the Emperor and the people of Japan. We had to declare war on the United States before the attack. While our pilots and seamen have demonstrated combat valor and heroism of the highest esteem, our diplomats have stained our valiant effort with indelible shame. All right, what's done is done. Command Admiral Nagumo to attack Midway on his way back. We must not lose the initiative.
Aye, aye, Admiral.
The commander of the combined fleet, Admiral Yamamoto, has ordered you to attack Midway immediately, sir.
I am the commander of the First Air Fleet, and it is for me to decide whether it is expedient to attack or not. We will not do that. Our fleet has just sunk more than half of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, and after that, we are ordered to bomb some useless atoll? This is as if a sumo wrestler has just become a champion and was immediately sent to buy some groceries at the nearest market. It is unthinkable. I will not tolerate such disregard for me and my men. You can tell this to Admiral Yamamoto himself.
Aye, aye, Admiral.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the Pearl Harbor campaign done a little bit better this time than the time before, and the time before that, of course, we were playing on slightly easier difficulty this time. I don't know, it kind of felt good. I'd say it felt about right. I didn't overwhelmingly run things over. I accomplished it just a little bit better than I did before. I feel like I probably got the difficulty settings just about right for right now. And so hopefully, with having some knowledge about the Philippines mission and what lays in front of me and what I might need to invest in, I might be able to get past that mission. Though that mission seemed really tough. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all peace.